How did my classmate bring shame to himself by refusing to work? I'm in college for a very difficult dual degree, the kind of program that eats your time, your energy, and your sanity, and then asks for more. The pressure is relentless, but for me, it's more than just grades on a transcript. My stipend depends on maintaining perfect marks, and that stipend is the thin line between me and losing everything. I'm estranged from my family and disabled, which means I don't have a safety net. Without the stipend, I can't study, I can't stay here, and my entire future collapses. Right now, I'm holding on to a flawless academic record, the equivalent of a perfect A, and I'm determined to keep it that way. I've sacrificed too much to let anything jeopardize it. But this semester, the universe decided to test just how badly I wanted it. Our final project was a group assignment. That sentence alone was enough to make me anxious. Group work is the worst-case scenario for someone in my position. My future doesn't just depend on my work, now it depends on someone else's too. And this wasn't a simple report or presentation. It was a monster of a project. A research essay on a topic relevant to our field, a scientific poster, a 30-minute presentation, and a live Q&A session with professors afterward. 6 weeks, 3 people, 1 shared grade. I was placed in a group of 3, me, a guy I'll call Mark, and another one I'll just call Dipshit, because no other name fits. Mark was cool, engaged, responsible, the kind of person who actually cared about doing well. We clicked immediately, and I felt a wave of relief knowing at least one person in this group wasn't going to sink us. Then there was Dipshit. From the very first day, I could tell he was going to be a problem. We set up a clear plan on day 1, tasks divided, check-in meetings scheduled, deadlines mapped out. It was foolproof, or at least it would have been if everyone cared. The first check-in, Dipshit showed up late and without his laptop. Annoying, but maybe he had a rough day. The second check-in, he didn't show up at all. When we finally got hold of him, he mumbled something about sending the data tomorrow. Then tomorrow turned into almost done, and almost done turned into nothing. When we finally pressed him to be honest, he shrugged and admitted he hadn't done a single thing. Not one line of code, not one piece of analysis, not one page of writing. And then, as if that wasn't enough, he told us, to our faces, that he wasn't going to do anything. His reason? I don't care about this grade, he said flatly. You can fail 3 finals and still pass the program. So whatever, I felt my chest tighten. I explained that I couldn't afford to fail, that this wasn't just about a letter grade. It was about my livelihood, my ability to stay in school, my future. If we failed, I could lose everything. And his response, well, it's not my problem that you're broke. I swear for a second I couldn't breathe. That was the moment something inside me hardened. If he was going to treat this like a joke, fine, but he had just declared war on the wrong person. Mark and I sat down that night and made a new plan, one that didn't